All right, we're back with some more City of Moocah. Now, in between the last episode and this episode, I went ahead and bought a bunch of land. You can see here, bought all this, bought all that, and it was like, I don't even want to know. The price is now 7.5 million per, plot. So, yeah, it was pretty expensive. I saved up a ton of money, like $1,600 million, and yeah, it's all been spent pretty much instantaneously. So there you go. I'm gonna start off first things first by filling in the rest of this area because I don't have to worry about continuously building these things. If I might need them in the future, whatever. I want to just be able to use them if I need them. So this will be good. We'll have a ton of these things going in, getting built. It'll be a long process, but I'm not really super into the fact that it's going to be done anytime soon. I don't really care. I think it'll be just fine. And I'll probably run out of materials trying to build this, but oh well, who cares, right? But I just want to have so many factories back here that I don't have to worry about factories ever again. So that should be good to do that. I think that'll be enough for a while. Not too worried about it anymore. So there we go. Also looks very nice, and also we'll just fill up that area there. So there we go, another spot completed. This here is slowly but surely building these. We need a bunch of bricks, so let's get those bricks here. But all right, while that's being built, let's go ahead and explore up into the kind of new city area. I can't make the road all the way across just yet, but I can go ahead and just start on this 3-lane highway, which I guess will actually be a 6-lane highway if you think about it. That will connect this city to the city across the way. So we'll just, if it'll let me build, there we go. No crash out needed. There we go. And then I need to edit the road direction. You can see here now we're going one direction and one the other direction. So there we go. So this is basically the basis of this road. It'll run just like this, straight down to the other side, and whatever's over there, the city, whatever, people can travel on this road, and hopefully it'll be really efficient. I'm also going to go ahead and just continuously place some of these small modern apartments over here. I do like the way they look, and I like the way they're kind of next to this spot right here. So I'm just going to keep placing them down. There's no harm in it. It's going to give me a little bit more population. It's going to give me a little bit more money per second. So hey, you know what? It is what it is. So these will be built as well decently soon. They're kind of annoying. You need concrete, stone, and plastic to build these. So it's kind of just a lot of little annoying stuff, but we're going to finish eventually. And if not, we can go back always and fix them up. Okay, yeah, and I'm almost 100% sure that the expenses are our factories. So honestly, just having them is probably a bad idea if they're not going to be working for something. So that's probably what we should keep in mind. So we should start building some shops so we can actually use every bit of those factories over there. So if I go here to shops, what can I build? I haven't built, maybe I have built one of these, maybe one or two of those I've built. We have 2.9 thousand DP, so that's not a big deal at all. There's a large European shop we could place, a small European shop, and medium ones also look pretty cool. Modern shop, yeah, and then a lock bank tower. So let's just go through and unlock all these and maybe use them around the map. Is that a casino? Okay, awesome. That's all unlocked. We have like everything basically unlocked. We'll just get them all because, why not? And there we go. All the shops are officially unlocked. So let's see what we can place these things at around the map. Now, I think, okay, yeah, I have one large American shop here. How much this made us? 170,000 bucks. Not terrible, but to be fair, it's not very efficient because the one it's getting goods from is way over there. So it's having to drive a long ways. So it's not super efficient. So that is in all fairness, probably a good reason why it's not making a ton of money. This one here, however, is doing insanely good. $360,000 already. So that's pretty insane. I've got some spots here. I could put some more shops and here, and that'd be good because it'd be close to here as well. So let me go ahead and just see what I can do. Medium Asian shops look kind of cool. They look like a little bit of an office building. Large Asian shops. We'll smack one bad boy in there. We'll do a medium modern shop. Large modern shop is going to be somewhere different because this thing's actually kind of giant. And the lock bank tower is also freaking massive. It's giant, but it actually looked great right here in the middle. So I'll do that. All right, so that's going to be built eventually. It's going to be a lot of materials here for just a couple buildings. Glass, concrete, plastic. Okay, fair enough. Let me get at least the concrete over here. And I should have more than enough production to keep up with all these bad boys. So that shouldn't be an issue at all. The city is just full of people. Up to almost 30,000 people in our city so far. So that's going to be great. A lot of traffic. Love to see it. Just a busy little city. But I'll get this stuff built and I'll be back. Okay, perfect. Everything is, I believe, complete. Now I just need some office buildings to manage all this good stuff. stuff. And I don't know if I can place any office buildings down. Okay, I have this one. I'm definitely going to want to do 2 of these to that one bank. That's just going to be a no-brainer. Then I could probably get away with doing 1 for each of these, but it's kind of a little bit cheap, I think. We'll just do it for now, and we'll see how it keeps up. That'll be good. We'll definitely need to get some better offices, that's for sure. Which I need to just build some more of these large American offices that I unlocked. Let me see if I can squeeze some in here. I don't know if I've even placed one of these down yet, so this is kind of cool. I actually need something. I can always delete some housing. That's for sure. That's an easy fix. So I'll just destroy one of those old apartments because, you know, why not? We're gonna put that one right there in the middle. That thing will hopefully be able to be built pretty fast. We might need some more materials, but my plant there is completely full of concrete, so it's kind of good that we can start whittling it down. But okay, that'll be done, and when that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of set up the bank and the Hotel Omega, because this can hold 6 clients and has a processing speed of only 4 seconds. So that's a lot more insane than our current setup for sure. All right, so that'll be getting built here shortly. And okay, awesome. We got our kind of production sort of kind of set up. So I just went ahead and set it up so that these 4 are going to be working. 2 are going to be working, or one's working for the hotel, and the other 3 are working for the bank tower to always keep it nice and full. And man, that thing can work super, super fast. That'll be good to see. So that should help the hotel be even more efficient, and hopefully it'll also help the bank make us some good amounts of money, because this bank has a sell rate of 120, so it's actually higher than the Hotel Omega. So definitely not worth looking over. Definitely a good idea to go ahead and invest in, so that's good. And with those, our income is definitely going up. We're at 36,000. This went up to 15,000. I guess it was at, I don't even know what it was at before, but that's really good. That's good. We need more money. We need more money for sure. It's really just to buy land at this point, but at 7.5 million per piece of land, that's not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. That's not cheap whatsoever. All right, so now we got our city looking awesome. I do want to go ahead and expand somewhere else. I want to go ahead and I think I'm going to expand up here. Let's get the rest of the city built up here and see how it will look. This city up here needs to be like almost exclusively these new apartment buildings of any type, but new apartment buildings nonetheless that are really, I desperately kind of need these things to fill up this space. About 4 on each side. That'll be good. Okay, awesome. Now those probably won't be built anytime soon because let's face it, that's quite a big ask. I'm also going to use these large modern apartments, which cost $810,000. Very, very expensive. They do hold a lot of people, but again, very, very expensive. And they also are going to take a ton of resources to build, which I guess we'll just dump all of our current resources into it and hope that we can slowly but surely build it. I don't want to do too much of this. As you can see, yeah, we just used all of our resources, so that's great. Got 56 units of concrete left, 26 now. If we can get to the concrete, we should be okay. I think that'll be all right. And we'll just slowly build this thing one material at a time. Okay, I got this set up. Looks a little bit weird, but you know what? It is what it is. It'll work fine. There's not really a great way to make this kind of merge. The roads kind of suck in this game, so this will have to work for now. And as I'm building these, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm probably out of power again, so let me go back over here, build some more of these, and hope for the best. And okay, I'm not completely out, but I'm definitely closer than I'd like to be. All right, we'll have some more power here shortly, and the city is coming together. We got a couple of these built already. It's just, again, it's very expensive. Need a lot of steel, a lot of bricks, a lot of just everything, wood, everything. Yeah, we're gonna go broke, but it's okay. It's all right. Sometimes you gotta go broke to make money. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and cancel these bigger annoying buildings because I'm not gonna drop 100 concrete for that building. I'm not gonna do it. They are absolutely tripping, thinking I'm gonna spend that much concrete on a mid building. Nope. And yep, just like I expected, I'm out of concrete, so this will have to be a pause on that building situation for now. Everything else will get finished, and then we'll just need some concrete to finish it out. But there we go. This right here is probably like, well, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. It's gonna be like 16,000 people. They're gonna live just in that little space up there, so that'll be pretty insane. But yeah, the city is growing good, so I need to build some stuff that's not gonna use a ton of concrete because, well, like I just said, I'm out of it. I'm almost completely out of concrete, so can't really afford to build with any more concrete right now. Do I need concrete to build this thing? I do. Just 20 of it, but I do need some nonetheless. I'd like another building spot over here in the backside of the city because this will also allow me to build pretty much everywhere up in that corner. So So for the time being, I'm gonna just build one here. Take a long time to get this built, but once we get it built, it'll be a lot easier for me because then I can just put stuff in here and it'll help me build wherever. Need some planks, some stone, some wood, and some concrete. Go figure. So I'll get this built and we'll be back shortly. All right, that will be completed here in a second. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just take the time to build this, move it over here, and just build a second one of these while I'm at it, because you know, why not? Concrete is definitely our current bottleneck. So if I can reduce that, that'd be great. Now you need 2 stone pits and a sand mine for each of these. So let's get these in here. And an ore mine, I think, actually. But okay, so we'll just do 1 there. We'll do like this. So there's 2 for that one, 2 for that one, an ore mine for both of them, and 2 sand plants. Okay, that should be good. This will all be kind of auto built. We'll need some ore, but again, ladies and gentlemen, that's not a big deal. All right, no pickle. That's gonna be built. All those are already done. We'll need some more stone for these. And dude, it's just so nice working close to where the stuff's actually at, because look how short this delivery time is. I'm used to like a 20-second delivery time, and that's just no fun. Just not a fun thing to have to sit through. But there we go. These are already all done. I'll need to go and make sure everything's actually set up. We can actually get these going. And I don't think any of these office buildings up here, yeah, they're not done yet. Okay, so I need to get at least one of these done. Concrete, bricks, and steel. We'll just get some steel in here. Okay, and that'll be done, which just gets a little bit of steel. Then we can start running all of this, because this is, how many buildings is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we'll need 2. But we can get this running nonetheless. And now I can actually frame this in and build some more stuff right. Yeah. But yeah, we definitely needed 2 cement places, because right now 1 is just simply not cutting it. It's just not enough. I hope we have some concrete in this facility. Come on. We have 5 and we need 7. Oh no. Only annoying thing I'm noticing with this setup is that usually I can just kind of like almost snipe the warehouses from here. I can click on them, but you can see here, it's gonna keep clicking on that cement plant, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We can work around that. It's fine. All right, we got 1 set up here, so let's just start setting up this entire line. So we're gonna need stone, we're gonna need this stone, we're gonna need this ore, we're gonna need this sand, and then of course we're gonna need the actual cement factory. So one of the small stone mines will go right to the factory when it's full. The other small mine will go to the sand plant when it's full. Of course, the small ore mine is gonna go to this plant. Okay, sand plant's gonna go to the U when it's full, and you are gonna go to you when you're full. So you actually need 6 slots, so we'll need at least 2 office buildings, but there you go. This is automated. You'll see here, these will fill up, go to here, then this will go to there. And I think an even more efficient way to do this would be to have 2 stone pits per sand, so then you're having double the rocks go into there, making the sand. This one's always full and working, and this one can always keep up. But that's an idea for another day. And I built the wrong building. I'm gonna crash out, but it's okay. We're making concrete now, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. All right, there we go. That'll be done now. That'll let us do the other one. Right now, we're just back to where we were before. We have production, but it's just 1. All right, awesome. Those are all set up. Good to go. Completely automated. So we should hopefully see a pretty drastic increase in our cement production, because yeah, we just couldn't keep up. Once we start building a lot of these new sky rises, it's just not really possible. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is fill in this side of the map really quick. And the way I'm going to do that is by using European houses. So if I just type in, I haven't even thought about this, but if I just look at the European stuff, this is what I can pretty much place down over here. I'd like to just kind of make a spot that includes everything. And I think I have a decent, size spot to do that. So what I'd like to do is have a road come up from here, and I'd like it to just kind of, just weave around back yonder. And I'm almost going to build a miniature little like city back here. All right, something like this will work perfectly. This is like just a rough outline for my brain so I can keep it all kind of intact. And let's just, again, type this in. So we need a spot for everything. I want a spot for even like the factories. I want this to be kind of a European spot over here and just see what I can do. I think an interesting thing to actually go ahead and do is make a hill in here. Now, it's not going to be necessarily the cheapest thing in the world, but we're going to do something like this. And then I'm just going to layer it up so that there's always a 1 space border on the outline, like So obviously, ladies and gentlemen, it will not look like this in the end. Okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. So here we go. This is the general shape we're working with here. A bit of a pyramid. But I'm just going to go through here and just start subtracting some of the corners, subtracting some of the lines. I don't want it to be some giant, ugly mountain. It's got to be kind of natural looking, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, and that looks pretty nice. We got it kind of figured out here. Looks a lot more natural than just a giant pyramid, right? So there you go. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is start planning out some housing on this hill. Now, I actually don't think I'm going to be able to fit like all the shops and stuff. So I'm going to stick to just making it like a European hill. I think it'll be a little bit better, maybe even a little bit cooler. So that's what we're going to focus on for now. And again, just going to type in year, and let me look at the houses. So we already have used a lot of these townhouses. So I'm not going to use any more of those. However, I can use the large European houses a lot and the small European apartments a lot. I can also put some of the shops on here. I think that'll work maybe nicely. But I'm also just gonna change the color of these things a little bit because I think it'll work nicely. So we're just gonna fill this spot up with a lot of housing. We got some big houses there, and then like for example here, it kind of sucks I can't really fit any here, so I'm gonna get rid of this little hill. There we go. It's a lot more space to work with. And you know, honestly, the thing is, if I can't get roads to all these houses, it's not that big of a deal. It's not gonna necessarily break our mind because the cars can still somehow get to them. I'm gonna place some of these townhouses down here, like on the lower levels. I will recolor them, of course, right, to make them match the kind of style we're going for here. But I'm just gonna kind of sprinkle these out here on the hill. Of course, they're gonna be surrounded by trees, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to see than it currently is. But I think this will add a lot of flavor to this little mountain, a little bit of sprinkles, you know what I mean? And I have a road that comes off this side here and just goes straight up the middle. Just kind of weaves up through there and comes up and down the other side. I think it'll look great. A couple more houses over here on this side. Awesome. This will look really nice. And now all you gotta do is get planks and wood over here, and it'll basically auto build it because of this thing right here. So that's perfect. And I have planks and wood right there. Isn't that how crazy how that works? So that'll get delivered over here, and this thing will start looking very, very good. Let's get some roads in here. Just gonna do the street because you know why not. Apparently the road is too steep right there, so we'll have to just back it up a little bit. Glad I did a gap like this. That'll be fine. I've gotten extremely lucky both times I've worked with roads, so it's kind of a good thing here. Okay, awesome. Got the road kind of going through here. Looks great. We're out of planks, I believe. That's just no big dill pickle. So that'll be done here soon. But this looks awesome. This will be really good. These little buildings here, they look kind of weird at the moment, but I'm gonna color match it all, I think, to the apartments. Never mind. There's a certain kind of like house that I always kind of associate with like a rich on the hill neighborhood type thing, and I'm gonna try my best to create it. These kind of red roofs, like kind of like what you see in California. It's kind of where my mind usually goes, with more like brown undertones on the other parts of the house, like kind of like this. But I actually kind of like the way this one here looks, so we're gonna stick with this. Also look kind of nice on these other houses, so we'll take it. Awesome. And now that I got this kind of setup going, I'll go ahead and just throw a couple European stores up here. I think I can make them fit, and they wouldn't actually look half bad. Fit one. This is actually a perfect spot. I can fit a couple here. We'll fit one big one, two small ones there. I got enough spot down here to just make the little factories that will supply these bad boys. All right, all the buildings are officially done, and may I say they look amazing. So now I'm gonna go through here, place some trees down. Actually, I think I'm gonna do mainly pine trees over here. This seems like a little bit more of a spruce forest kind of deal. And boom, we finished it. This is looking really great. It's lagging my game a tad bit, so hopefully it's just because it's rendering it all in, and it'll only do it a couple of times, and then it'll stop once I don't know. If this keeps lagging the game, I'll delete some trees. I kind of did go a little bit ham, but I wanted it to look like an actual forest, and I think it actually kind of does now. But this will definitely work for over there. It looks really nice in the background. I have some hills and some mountains, and I also did put some more concrete in here. We were making a ton of it, so there we go. We just did a bunch of steel and bricks, and we will finish that section as well. So I export them back up here. They'll build all that stuff there, and we'll be good to go. So now we gotta talk about what's left for the city of Moocah. I'm actually gonna stop building stuff here in the middle. I want to have a nice open spot in the map. I'm gonna save up enough money to buy the rest of these plots. I'll continue building the city over here a little bit, and then have the nice highway that goes over here and connects to another city over there, and that's about it. As of right now, the city's doing great. Money-wise, we're making $39,000 every tick. Sorry, it's $40,000 now since it's being built. So it's not really that big of a deal anymore for money. We've pretty much beaten the game. That's kind of where we're at. We have amazing production, especially now with the cement. That was our only kind of bottleneck, and that's figured out. out. We have a lot of houses. We have tons of power. We have tons of water. So we're kind of just doing our thing. So yeah, I'm just going to slowly but surely continuously buy these. And yeah, they're going up $10 million now. Great. That's going to hurt the bank accounts. But by the next episode, I'll have everything bought. And next episode will probably honestly be our last. So if you're still watching, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the recent support on the recent videos. And hey, it's been amazing. Like always, there's top 3 comments from last video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.